And he throws short. Good catch by Shorts. Hit by Houston. Fumbled the ball. The ball's free on the 20-yard line. If it's the Raider ball, the Raiders have the ball. And they're in field goal range to win the game right now. Lamarr Houston punched that ball out.
What a huge play that set up Sebastian Janikowski's game-winning field goal against the Jacksonville Jaguars last Sunday. Welcome back to the Raiders Report. I'm your host, JT, and I know one guy who was excited about that play, first-year defensive line coach Terrell Williams. And Coach Williams always says it's not how you start, it's how you finish the game. Our own Jeanette Thompson recently caught up with Coach Williams.
And what is it about coaching the defensive line that excites you?
Well, I played the position, and I think it's the hardest position to play in professional sports because you're asking those guys to take on double teams, two big guys blocking you. It can be up to 600 or 700 pounds blocking you at once and then go chase the football. So I got a big respect for those guys, and I can't see myself coaching quarterbacks or punters or anything like that.
How do you motivate your players to keep them excited about the position that they play?
At the end of the day, all they want to do is sack the quarterback. I mean, that's what they pay a lot of guys a lot of money in this league to do. You can't get in a position to sack the quarterback unless you stop the run. And that's what our #1 goal is here, is to win on first and second down. And I don't think people will be able to block our guys on third down.
Tell me about your memories of the Raiders.
One of the big things is I can remember the Raiders playing at the LA Coliseum, and I would always, we unfortunately wasn't able to afford to get to any games, but we would always go, me and my younger cousins, we'd always go whenever the Raiders would play. We'd walk from our house to the Coliseum and go sit out and watch all the Raider fans and kind of enjoy the atmosphere. And obviously Marcus Allen and Howie Long and those guys, Raider Hall of Famers, and that's kind of how I remember the LA Raiders.
Tell me a little bit about yourself outside of football.
Well, I have a beautiful wife. I have 2 little boys. I have a 3.5-year-old and actually a 3-month-old. So I got 2 young kids that keep me busy when I'm away from football. I used to really like going to the movies, but now with the 2 young ones, I can't do that anymore.
Immediately after he was hired in the offseason, Coach Williams flew to Atlanta to meet with Tommy Kelly and Richard Seymour. He wanted to get acclimated with the veterans, and his goal is to bring the entire unit together, from the veterans to the rookies, including defensive end Jack Crawford.
Jack Crawford, defensive end, rookie, Oakland Raiders. I'm originally from London, England. I came over when I was 16 years old in my sophomore year in high school. That's also kind of what brought me to American football. Going to the high school games and watching them and thinking, you know, I could do this, I could play this game. I played wide receiver and defensive end. During the season, I didn't think I was any good. I thought I was pretty bad at it, actually. Then when I had an offer from, you know, Penn State, Ohio State, Michigan, you know, big-name schools, I started to think, you know, I didn't know what I was doing right, but I knew that I had to keep going and, you know, try and do better. The draft is a scary experience. You know, I was sitting there with my whole family, and then it came up on the phone, like, you know, the call was coming from Oakland. And then, like, immediately in my head, it clicked that, you know, this is going to be my future, this is my new team, like, this is my new home. The first team I ever knew, you know, in the NFL was the Oakland Raiders. That was my favorite team growing up. Not that I knew that much about football, it was just, you know, Oakland Raiders is pretty much the only team that people know back in England. From watching all these people on television to kind of being in the same locker room is kind of like a dream come true. Raider Nation, I'm Jack Crawford, and we'll see you at the Coliseum.
Hey, Raider Nation, we know that there's going to be a sea of silver and black finding their way into Arrowhead. This is the 2-minute drill.
We know that they're going to come out ready to play. They'll be, you know, emotionally, physically, and mentally ready to play, and we've got to be ready to meet that challenge.
It's a division game, so, you know, they're coming off the bye week, so they had a little extra time to prepare some new stuff, and it's going to be a good game.
Offense looks really good. They're really dynamic. They got a lot of tools, and, you know, we're going to have our hands full, and they got a great running game.
Jamal Charles is running the ball well, so, you know, we're going to have to go in there with our A game.
Explosive receiving core. Like I said, they got a lot of playmakers, especially Dwayne Bowe. It's really their big-time playmaker. Like I said, they get him the ball anywhere on the field, and he makes plays, so we got to stop him.
He's still a good quarterback. He's a first-round draft pick, and the capability's there, and you never know, it could spark that Sunday. So we're going to try and pressure him and just rattle him in the cage a little bit and play some ball.
Defensively, personnel-wise, it's a very, very good group. 6 first-round draft picks. Houston and Ali are phenomenal. Both play the run really well. 2 very good edge rushers.
They're a talented group. You know, they got a lot of first-round talent in there, and you know they present, each one of them present a certain challenge, and you know, like I said, we just got to bring our A game.
They're playing pretty well. Obviously, they got a couple corners over there that we know of. We played for the past few years with Stanford and Brandon Flowers, but their team overall, you know, in the secondary, they are doing a really good job. We know they play a lot of press coverage, and it's definitely going to be a challenge for us receivers to get off press coverage and get open.
Got Eric Berry back there. You know, Flowers is a really good physical corner, and Stanford can run with just about anybody in the league. So it's a good group all around. You know, it's an in-division game. It's a big-time rivalry. It means a lot to that city. It obviously means a lot to the Raider Nation. So their fans will be ready for us. It's not going to be nice and quiet and easy. They're going to make it difficult on us.
Anytime it's a division game, it means something, you know, and especially obviously the history between the two teams. You know, there's a little added edge there. It's on the road. We got to, you know, come out strong from the get-go. And, you know, we got to bring our A game.
As I said, the Raiders got to do a great job of taking the Kansas City fans out of that game early. That's a very hostile environment at Arrowhead. Now it's time to switch gears to see what the players have been up to in the community. Raiders quarterback Terrelle Pryor took time out to host a Gatorade junior training camp at Cox Academy in Oakland.
The excitement level was like up here. So the kids are all pumped up. They knew that a player was coming today.
Pryor led students through drills, giving them a taste of how the pros train in the NFL.
He had us jump over things and tackle things. We were practicing like the real Raiders, and we had some fun.
Across town, Pryor's teammate Taiwan Jones joined the East Bay Warriors Pop Warner football team for practice. The running back spent time with the young players, offering tips and participating in drills.
Just to see some of these kids' faces, it's good to give back. You know, I enjoy giving back, and you know, it's fun for me.
Welcome back to the Raiders Report. I'm your host, JT. Known around the league as the matchup nightmare, number 45, Marcel Reece, has tremendous ability on the field, but it's his array of skills off the field that makes him the most interesting fullback in the world.
What's going on? I'm Marcel Reece, your fullback for the Oakland Raiders, number 45. I tend to do a lot of things on the field to show some versatility and playmaking, but today is all about off-the-field stuff. I'm here at the Raider Image Store on Hagenberger in Oakland, and we're going to work on some retail and customer service skills. Let's see how hard it is.
Hey, welcome, Marcel. Your first day on the job.
Nice
how you doing today?
Tom. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Raider Image full and your name tag. How do you like it?
I feel a little regular. We need a little something extra.
Can't really wear a hat at work. But for the month of October, you could wear the breast cancer hat.
Well, that works for me. Hi, this is Marcel Reece at the Oakland Raider Image Store. How may I help you? Let's see who we have here. Excuse me. How you doing? Marcel. Any way I can help you?
I'm just looking for a McFadden jersey.
A McFadden jersey? Well, look, let's put this back here. I have something to show you. I think I have a suggestion for you. You can always have a Darren McFadden jersey. But this 45 here, there's nothing like it. You can wear that anywhere you go. What do you think about this? It's just unbelievable how soft that is. Let's see what this guy's doing. How you doing?
How you doing today?
Marcel.
Nathan.
Can I help you? That's you. Let's go with silver for you. We're gonna ring you up for that. Where's Tom at?
Well, then you just have to hit that tab button.
Tab.
There you go.
We're gonna put this on Tom's tab, okay? I'm really looking for a good place to take a nap during my break. Yeah, I think this will work, Tom. I think we're gonna have a great relationship here. Let me know when another customer comes in.
We gotta get you blacked out.
I don't see any Marcels. I'm sure you have a Darren. You may even have a Jacoby.
We have a Nina.
I know a dog named Nina.
Can we get a Marcel, Tom?
I'll see what we can do.
Can we make that happen?
Great customer service skills. Excellent. Very good.
My first time, I'm not sure how I did.
You're a chip off the block, right out of the box. Great.
I had a lot of fun with Tom and all the Raider Nation fans that came in the store today. But I think I'm gonna stick to my day job, blocking for D-Mac and helping Carson and trying to win games. This is Marcel Reece signing off. I am the most interesting fullback in the world.